Enterprises lose millions of hours and
Mm.
probably billions of dollars every single year just trying to get the HDMI cord on a conference table to talk to the TV on the wall.
Oh, absolutely. It is a universal nightmare.
Right. So welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at a product specification page from HDTVSupply for something called the PureLink PUSH-GO-ASPEN.
Is a really fascinating piece of enterprise tech.
Yeah, and our mission today for you listening is to figure out if modern technology has finally found a way to just bypass this classic conference room headache entirely.
Well, the underlying issue in these rooms isn't usually a broken cable. I mean, it's that a modern office is a physical space running on digital systems that speak entirely different, often proprietary languages.
Right, they just don't communicate.
Exactly. You have video routing protocols, audio balancing, scheduling software, and historically they refuse to play nice together without heavy translation.
It's like an IT Tower of Babel. Every time a company sets up a new conference room, they are essentially forcing an IT engineer to write custom code just to make the graphics card, the displays, and the network talk to each other.
Which takes days of labor.
Yeah, days. But this ASPEN system is branded as a meeting space system in a box. So does plug and play actually mean same-day setup for an entire conference room? Like, is it basically like buying a premium pre-built gaming PC instead of assembling individual parts?
That is a perfect analogy, actually. It arrives fully pre-configured and pre-programmed.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so it combines control, video routing, audio, and all the cabling into one package.
Hmm.
Rooms are operational immediately. It completely removes that custom coding phase you mentioned.
So no more programming control switches.
Right. Traditionally, an AV engineer has to program it so that hitting laptop 1 routes the video to the right display while muting the right microphones. The ASPEN system consolidates all that into a single brain that already knows how these internal devices interact.
I get the appeal of that instant simplicity, I really do. But I have to push back a bit on the premise here.
Sure. Go ahead.
If you replace a custom-built IT setup with a pre-configured black box, doesn't that just create a totally new problem? Like, if it goes down, your local IT team can't simply swap out a rogue switcher or rewrite a line of code to fix it.
Because they didn't build it.
Exactly. They are flying blind.
Well, that is the inherent trade-off with productized hardware. You are, sacrificing deep, granular customization for immediate reliability.
Right.
The bet HDTVSupply is making here is that the failure rate of a standardized, factory-tested unit is vastly lower than a bespoke, locally wired room, where one bad software update breaks a highly delicate chain.
Okay, that makes sense. So avoiding IT panic is only half the battle, though. The daily interaction actually happens on a premium 10-inch touchscreen.
Yeah, the command center.
And it isn't just switching between, like, up to 6 HDMI or USB-C inputs and doing multi-view layouts. It actually controls the room lighting and the window shades.
Which is huge, because building a bridge between audiovisual tech and a building management system is notoriously complex to integrate.
I can imagine.
But from a user perspective, the real friction point isn't the lighting, it's scheduling. The ASPEN screen relies on a feature called Push-Go-Meet, which syncs directly into Outlook or Google Calendar.
Wait, but does it actually work with the software everyone already uses, or does it force a whole new ecosystem on people?
No, it features a one-touch start that is fully compatible with Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and WebEx. It just adapts to the ecosystem the company prefers, rather than replacing it.
Oh, that's crucial. A room is useless if people have to learn a new proprietary app just to start a call.
Exactly. And that level of seamless integration brings us to the actual business end of things, the investment. The ASPEN system sits at $7,030.
Which sounds pretty steep up front.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to realize you aren't just buying a touchscreen and a processor. You are buying the labor hours, and our IT team didn't have to spend custom wiring that room. Plus, they throw in perks like free USA shipping, a 3-year PureLink warranty, and complimentary logo branding on the touchscreen.
Right, replacing piecemeal IT purchases. And I saw the documentation mentions other tiers too, right?
Yeah, ranging from the ALTA at $5,390 all the way up to the Telluride at $15,160.
Wow, over 15 grand. That's for AV over IP setups, right?
Exactly, which offers infinite scalability across a whole building without ripping open the drywall to run heavy cables.
So the shift we are seeing is moving away from IT as a construction service, building complex rooms from scratch to IT, simply deploying pre-configured solutions.
Right. The less you have to think about the room, the more you can focus on the actual work.
So true. Whether you are tasked with upgrading office tech or you're just fascinated by workplace efficiency, this really shows the premium placed on frictionless collaboration right now.
It really does.
Which leaves you with an interesting thought to walk away with today. If a single pre-configured box can automate video routing, calendar syncing, and even the window shades based on a single touch,
Yeah.
are we rapidly approaching a future where the physical meeting room doesn't even need a touchscreen? Will the room simply boot itself up the exact moment your digital calendar invite strikes the hour?